Hello guys, what's going on? My name is Caleb Wiles, and today we're looking at another product review. This time it's Random Acts of Magic, a book written by David Acer, put out by the Cameron Academy of Magic. This is a pretty significant work by David, especially compared to the size of his first two books, Natural Selections and Natural Selections 2. So this definitely has more material in it, and if you like those first two books, you're definitely going to like this one. This one's probably a little easier to find. This is his newest release. The other one's kind of hard to find, especially the first one, which has been out of print for a number of years. The routines in here are similar, like I said, to the first two books. If you've never read any of David's material, a good place to start as far as a comparison would be the material of Richard Sanders and Jay Sankey, two of David's close friends. All of those guys all have a knack for creating a lot of magic that uses very simple to intermediate sleight of hand. So if you can do a double lift, you can do a palm, you can do a side steal, things like that that are kind of in the standard repertoire of most magicians. You're not going to find much of this material very challenging. That's not to say, though, that it's not powerful for a lay audience. Most of these things are things you could do in a walk-around situation and are very practical routines. The standout items, I would have to say, would be mitosis, which is David's version of an add-a-number pad where two spectators both write down numbers on a pad. Once they're added, they dial that total onto their cell phone, they make the call, and it ends up being the performer's cell phone, or you could have it be the CEO's cell phone if you're doing a corporate function. So a very powerful routine. He shows you how to make up the gimmick from materials you can buy at Walmart or any office supply shop for $5 or $6. So something that packs flat, plays big, something that I use a lot. So there's that's a standout item. He's got a couple other really cool offbeat ideas. He has a ring vanish where he vanishes the spectator's ring, tosses it invisibly into the air, and it lands with a clink on the rim of his glasses, which is kind of a funny visual routine. My favorite thing, though, was not the routines. Like I said, there's some powerful stuff, but the value in this, for me, was just the entertainment. David is a very gifted comedian. If you've never seen him at a convention, you definitely want to check him out. He's one of the funniest performers in magic, and that comes through in his writing style as well. Towards the end of the book, he has a section called Confessions of a Road Warrior, which is a series of articles that he wrote that talks about, for example, like his worst show. There's one in here that talks about books versus videos, and he actually does a poll of a lot of top-name magicians and asks them, what are your top 10 favorite books? So it's interesting to see what answers they gave to David. He's also got a hilarious article about his experiments with the Vernon 5-card force, where he just tried it time and time and time again and kind of kept track of his results. So if you're familiar with the 5-card force, you'll get a kick out of it. So I definitely think this is something you should check out. It's a fun read, as is David's other two books, Natural Selections and Natural Selections 2, like I mentioned. So I definitely recommend you pick this up. It's Random Acts of Magic by David Acer.